Hey everybody and welcome. Today we are here in Marietta, Georgia, and we're very excited to take you guys along with us to
Pappasitos. Pappasitos.
Here is a look at the menu here. Here are the appetizers, soups and salads, nachos and quesadillas, enchiladas and tacos. Here are combinations you can choose from. Right over here are the famous fajitas, family platters, slow smoked ribs, as well as grilled seafood. Here's a picture of those family platters. Right down here, look at that. Man, that looks really good. The number 2. Gentry asked the question to the table, and we're gonna film our responses here. If you could go, you wanna pose your question?
Anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. Where would it be?
All right, and what is your answer?
The movie theater.
The movie theater? All right, any particular movies that you would wanna watch more often than others?
Mario movie.
Mario, all right. If you could go anywhere in the world, Henry, where would you wanna go?
I want to go to Mario and watch the Diamond
So watch Mario with Gentry.
And, yes, you too.
All right, and Jennifer.
Mine would be the beach. It's just so peaceful there. There's always a show because you have the sea life and everything, and then you have the relaxation of the ocean waves and the warm sun. It's just awesome.
Love the ocean air as well.
Yeah.
Is there a specific beach that you enjoy more than others?
I really love Pensacola Beach. It's nice and calm and quiet and private, and it's white sand, sugar beaches. But I really like all beaches.
Any beach.
All right, Brent, same question. If you could go anywhere, where would you choose?
I will say that I absolutely love the Smoky Mountains. The Smoky Mountains is my number 1, followed closely, just like Jennifer said, by Pensacola Beach, Navarre, Destin area, just all along that Emerald Coast and the Northwest Florida Panhandle. I love that whole entire area, just going back and forth, east to west. And but Smoky Mountains are number 1.
Yes, I agree. That would be my number 2. So yeah. So as you can see, we've been married this long, so we're very much alike on that.
And we would like to know where you would want to go. Comment down below.
All right, Gentry. Jennifer was just asking the table if you could eat only one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Pizza.
Pizza. Any specific type of pizza? There's just so many variations of it, right? You can't go wrong. Henry, if you could only have one food forever, what would it be?
It would be macaroni.
Macaroni, huh? And Jennifer.
Mine would be chips and salsa. There's different types of tortilla chips, different types of salsa. You'd always have variety. Okay, Brent, if there was one food that you could have for the rest of your life, that was it, the only food you could have, what would you choose?
I'm going to go with pizza. In particular, it would have to be Grimaldi's pizza. Grimaldi's pizza is the best pizza I've ever had. But once in a blue moon, since pizza in general is the food, I would have to throw in a Lou Malnati's pizza straight from Chicago. Love Lou Malnati's, but Grimaldi's is my number 1 pizza of all time. Pizza.
That's a good one.
Right here is a look at their salsa, just so you can kind of get an idea. It's got a good kick to it on the back end. You can see the cilantro, tomatoes. There's a lot of jalapeno seeds in here, I can assure you of that. What do you think about the chips and salsa here?
I really enjoy it. I love when there's like a fresh salsa that has lots of cilantro and all the other ingredients in there, garlic and onion and everything. This one does have a little bit of a spice, but as you can see, the boys even like it. So it's not, you know, it's not a bad spice, but it's so good. And these chips are very thin and crispy, which I really love too. And they're not salted, so you get the good taste of the salsa with that.
All right, and Henry, what do you think about the chips? Oh, caught you with a mouthful. Gentry, what do you think? Oh, I caught you with a mouthful. I'm sorry. Oh, okay.
It's very hot.
Very spicy, isn't it? I agree. I like it, but and it's a little probably too late now because I'm sure our entrees are going to be coming out. But I'm kind of wishing that we had some cheese to kind of mix in with it. Some queso blanco. But do you like it, Henry?
Yeah, the chickens are so good. And it's my favorite, yellow and orange.
Yeah, your favorite colors are yellow and orange. And they brought them out in yellow and orange bowls, didn't they? And Gentry's favorite color is green, and they brought out a basket.
And I'm wearing green.
That's right. Represent your favorite colors today. All right, Gentry, what'd you end up getting there?
Quesadilla.
Quesadilla. That's a nice looking quesadilla.
I got, what's this called?
Quesadilla.
Well, I got quesadilla and the rice and beans. And I don't know what this called.
Those are refried beans, and there's a little bit of cheese that's baked in on top there.
Cheese and beans. And that's another plate for my dessert.
Yeah, and Jennifer and I got the beef and chicken fajitas, and of course that beef that they are referring to is steak. Jennifer likes hers well done. I like mine medium, so we compromised and got a medium well steak. And of course it comes with rice and beans, and we're getting ready to enjoy the house-made fajitas that they're bringing out here momentarily. Jennifer, what are you going to try there?
I'm gonna try the chicken. Looks like it's got good seasoning on it. Wow, that marinade is really good. And the seasoning on there, it's just perfect. It's really juicy too. Brent's gonna try out the steak here.
All right, this is the medium well. So there's a little bit of pink still in there. It's not dried out. So I want to say, as I was eating that steak, they brought out the house-made fajitas. And look at those tortillas right there. Look at that. Look how airy they are. So I will say that steak is incredible. And I kind of knew that, and I kind of remember that, but it's been many years through business trips in Texas. My two favorite Mexican restaurants are Abuelo's and right here at Pappasitos. Someone had recommended on a business trip for me to go to Pappados. So I went to Pappados and then found out that there's a whole chain of like Pappasitos, Pappas Barbecue, Pappas Steakhouse, then of course right here, Pappasitos. And I fell in love with Pappasitos. The house-made tortillas and that steak, I'm telling you. All right, Jennifer has loaded up a fajita there. She's gonna let us know how it is.
And I already tried the guacamole. I just have to say, it's fresh, chunky guacamole, which is amazing.
Take another look at that. We've already dug into it, of course. The large chunks of avocado. Gentry, how's the quesadilla?
Really good.
Really good?
I also don't like the rice. I don't like the rice.
You don't like the rice, though. Okay. But I think that the size of that quesadilla and the kids' meal makes up for it, right? For, what, $7.99? Not bad. Jennifer, what do you think there?
So good. That fresh tortilla is so soft and airy, like Brent said, and so that was really nice with the textures of the meat and the seasonings, and then that fresh pico. And then they also have, we were trying to figure out what this was. I dipped a chip in it just to kind of see what it was. It's melted butter. So that is a really nice compliment to the fajita as well. All right, Brent, are you gonna dig into your fajita there?
I'm really excited. I got some beans on there. I got some pico, guacamole, some of the rice. I want to point out that the rice has a lot going on in here. There's little chunks of what looks like celery, actually. I've looked at it a little closer and examined it. Looks like celery. There's some carrots. There's a little bit of tomatoes in here in that Spanish rice. It looks really good. And of course I had to pour that butter on top as well. I don't know a better way to describe it other than saying this melts in your mouth. From the house-made tortillas through the chicken, it's so well marinated, cooked perfectly, it just melts in your mouth. It is cooked to perfection. It's wonderful. All right, here is the final tab for 2 children's quesadillas, 1 large mixed fajitas, and 1 sweet tea. Came out to a total of $85.12 before tip. Right here is where they make those famous tortillas. Take a look at that. You know, the tortillas are always fresh. So we didn't make it to dessert, but they do have a little platter here where you can see what the different types of the desserts look like. Looks delicious, but there's no way we could make it to dessert today. That was Pappasito's Cantina. Henry, what you think about Pappasitos?
That was good. And, like, something was this, and the chips were good.
What was your favorite thing?
And the salsa and the chips, they were good. And they were really, like, they had salt on it. But I didn't see salt on there. And, right when you come out, then there's, what? Dances. I mean,
There was
dances.
somebody singing.
Yeah.
All right.
There were not 2 boys, so there was just 1 boy. And then, I thought I wanted to sing, but I don't want to. But I thought I want to dance.
Okay.
But,
Well, maybe next time you can get up there and do some karaoke.
I mean, I will play.
All right, and Gentry.
I'd say if you're in the area, you should definitely visit because this place is amazing. You should definitely come here. Our waitress, Jennifer, she was outstanding. I would definitely come here and get her.
Tell us about your fajitas. Or no, you had quesadillas, excuse me.
Yeah.
Tell us about your quesadilla.
I did not like the rice or the beans, but I did like the chicken.
Looks like you had some big chunks in there too.
Yeah.
And Jennifer.
I really enjoyed it. It was really great. The chips were nice and crispy. I liked that they were not salty, so if you wanted to add salt, you could. The salsa was nice and fresh, lots of cilantro in there, which is what I love. And the fajitas were so good. Everything about the fajitas were great. All the layers of flavor was just amazing. And those fresh tortillas, you really can't beat those. They make those here in-house, and they serve them warm in the towels and everything. So I thought that was a really nice touch. Our service was really great too, and it was a very nice family atmosphere.
And first I want to say, when you're looking at the menu, yes, the prices are a little bit more expensive than your typical standard Mexican restaurant. It's kind of like Abuelos. If you've been to Abuelos out in Texas or Arizona, I know there's a few out in Arizona, it's very similar to Abuelos. Guys, we were so excited that you guys came along with us today and got to experience and see what Pappasitos looks like. Again, one of our favorite Mexican restaurants of all time. At least it's mine. It's your first experience here, your first experience. What'd you guys think? Outstanding, right?
We'll definitely be back.
So if you can find one of these, I highly recommend it. And guys, we look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Every Day is Saturday.
I said 9 out of 10, but I meant to say 10 out of 10.
So this Pappasitos restaurant was a 10 out of 10 for you.
It was excellent.
Awesome. Now that we're closer to Pappados, I wanted to show you Pappasitos is here and Pappados is here. In the Dallas area especially, you're going to see a cluster of 3 to 4 of these Pappas restaurants, all on the same property but spread out. My favorite, again, Pappasitos. Great food.